In this problem, we're going to simplify this expression. It has a lot of exponents in it. It's x to the negative fifth y divided by y to the third, all that raised to the negative 1. In order to simplify it, you have to know your properties of exponents. And there's one property that I see that stands out first, and that's the negative exponent property, okay? So the negative exponent property says that if you have a base raised to a negative exponent, you basically just move where that base and exponent is written. So if it's in the numerator, you put in the denominator. You take the reciprocal. If it's in the denominator, you put in the numerator. And once you switch it, the exponent becomes positive, okay? So with that being said, this exponent of negative 1 basically flips the inside of that. So the y to the third goes to the top, and the x to the negative fifth go at the bottom, and the y go at the bottom. And we would write them both to negative or to positive 1, but because it's an exponent of 1, we don't have to rewrite it. But basically, it takes that, when you flip it, it takes that exponent of negative 1 and makes it positive, all right? The next thing is I see that negative exponent again in the denominator with the x to the negative fifth. So I will apply that same property of exponent that takes it and flips it. So that x to the fifth will now go in the numerator because it was once in the denominator. And once it goes in the numerator, the exponent now becomes positive. Now, there's another properties of exponents that I see here, and it's the one that says if I'm dividing two things that have the same base but different exponents, then what I do is I subtract the exponents, okay? And you can see I have a y to the third in the top and a y in the bottom. So that's going to be the same as y to the third minus 1 because that's an understood exponent of 1 on that y. So that becomes x to the fifth y squared. That will be your final simplified answer, which is that answer right there, x to the fifth y squared. So we used a lot of different properties of exponents. If you have any questions about any of this, go ahead and type your questions in. But this is a type of problem that you might see on the TSI math test. So if you need more practice on TSI math, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and follow my free TSI math practice course.